Hi, what up, world? What up, Africa? What up, Nigeria? What up, Benin City? It's your girl, Ifeoma Elechi. Welcome to the first episode of BCD Podcast, the only podcast where you get real, raw, and relevant conversations about life from two sides of a coin. And, I'm not the only one in the studio today. I've got people in the studio with me. And by my left, I have Mr. Kawedo. And by my right, I have Mr. Chinedu. They're creatives, versatile creative and entrepreneur. So trust me, this is gonna be that. Anyways, I have to go right straight into my question for today. But before I actually get into my question, first of all, I have to introduce this podcast to you. You see, BCD Podcast is actually an acronym for Behind Closed Door. So here we're going to be having conversations that people barely or rarely talk about. Like they just say it behind closed door and they're just wondering. Sometimes they cause fight, sometimes they cause problems, sometimes they cause quarrel. But we are going to say everything here. And now you're going to get it from different perspectives. So let's get right into our conversation for today. So today, my question is, can you actually be patriotic in a corrupt country? Can you be a patriotic citizen in a corrupt country? So I'm going to be starting with Mr. Kawedo. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yes, it's the former.
Yeah.
This is right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, I think it's very important for us to know that let us start from the word patriotism. Okay. Patriotism is the love you show for your country and the love you show for your fellow countrymen. And that is the citizen. And so, and your question is it possible for you to be patriotic? Which is it possible for you to love your neighbor and love your country? Okay. When there are bad leaders, right? Okay. I think it is important to know that it is love. Okay. And it's a personal affair. So I think the answer is yes, that you can be patriotic. Okay. You can choose to love your neighbor. You can still choose to continue to do your own part, which is your obligation as a citizen. Okay. You can choose to continue to pay your tax. You can choose to continue to pay your tax. You can choose to continue to do everything that is required as in to obey the law, to obey the constitution, and whatever that is required of you, okay? Despite the fact that your leaders are corrupt, because it depends on you as a person. It's your value, okay? So if you have your own personal value, I think that should be the defining factor, okay? What if you allow what people think or what people do to influence how you behave, I think you're not a real person. So I think that is my own perspective on that. Thank you.
Before I get straight into, I have a question for you.
Okay.
But before I get into your question, let's hear from Mr.
Okay. You said you can choose to. It's a matter of choice.
Yeah.
But sometimes that choice can be affected because let's say the harsh reality. And sometimes our choices being affected by even when you choose to, who can push you to the extreme that you don't even want to be patriotic.
Yeah.
Because they say okay, like someone said that you have to be a madman to be a bus driver in the city.
Yeah.
Imagine when you are driving and you understand, let's say you are trying to be gentle, and people you are trying to be gentle with, you are trying to push you to the wall. Sometimes you're shouldn't. I mean, I'm not gentle though. I'm just trying to be gentle. So same way you can say in our country, it's a matter of choice, but sometimes it's not always. It's easier said than done. You understand? Where so much corruption, the pressure, will make you like to push to the wall that you can't even be patriotic. So it's dicey. You can choose to, but sometimes your chest can be affected.
I think
by the pressure of the country.
I think at this point I have to be personal because I have to be personal. So are you telling me now that if given the opportunity not to be patriotic, you won't be.
If giving you, I'm okay. As I'm speaking, I'm speaking for myself. At the same time, I'm speaking for people because I'm putting myself in their shoes. The market woman in the market, the guy in the streets, the students in the school that lecturers are corrupt, that you must pay for, that you must bribe to.
Thank you. So that actually brings me to my question to you, sir. So, like you said, we are actually still looking at not only ourselves, but looking at various people, you understand? So, because most times we say, it's not about the head, it's about the grassroots, the citizens, you get. So now, in a situation where they expect you to obey the law, but then you meet a lecturer who says you have to bribe your way through to get an A. What would you do? You'll be patriotic.
Okay, that one go hand. But I want to be very, very honest. Okay. So if a lecturer wants me to bribe my way to an A, okay, for me to get A, lecturer want me to bribe up. Understand? And if I don't comply, okay, or if I don't oblige, the lecturer will fail me. Well, be like I will comply. But hold on.
It's a matter of choice.
No. The first thing is that I don't want to fail. Abi, you want to fail, bro. All right, but I don't want to fail. Okay, but that does not make me an unpatriotic.
Okay,
you understand? That does not make me an unpatriotic.
Why?
It's like, let me learn now. You understand? It's like if you are a Christian today, if you commit sin, okay, that does not make you a sinner. Say you sin today. Look at the Bible. Bible says that righteous man falleth and rise up again. Meaning, say a person will fall 7 times and rise again. You understand? So in Bible, we talk that one. So it shows that you can make a mistake. Okay. Now the point is, you want something, okay, and the person that is responsible for that particular thing, which is the A that you want, the lecturer won't give me the A. Not another person will give me. And if I go and report that particular lecturer, he will still fail me. And they might also take sides with the lecturer. You understand? So in that case, if I actually want an A, I think I will have to comply. Understand? But that will now tamper with my own integrity as a person.
Yes.
You understand? But in terms of expressing my love for the country, you understand, which is patriotism, that one don't me say I don't love the country again. But I don't support because it's corruption. You understand? When corruption is when you give, whether you are giving or you are taking, you are corrupt. So me when give and the lecturer when collect, both of us are corrupt and some patriotic. You understand? But as long as say I feel collect at that point in time, you understand? Then thereafter I can now go back to live my normal life. You understand?
Okay. So I would.
So I'll say it's not possible to be patriotic in a corrupt country.
Wow.
Okay. No. On the 100, it's not possible. Because your question, is it possible? Yeah. It's possible at the same time. It's not possible on the 100. It's 50-50. Depends on the level of the corruption.
Depends on the level of the corruption. So are you trying to now tell me that how will I put it now? It has to be from the head. The fixing has to be from the head, not the citizen.
It has to be from the head. Yes.
Well, I don't agree with you. You understand? I think we all have a role to play. Yeah. You understand? And the majority of the citizens, okay, we that are under, we are not the head, okay, we are the followers. We have the larger share of the work to do. You understand? You see, if we begin to take right decisions, you understand? If I am willing to help you, let me give you an example. If we are neighbors, me and you stay the same compound. You understand? And I'm not happy with you because I don't like your face. Or maybe you carry woman well, or you like man. and I don't like that kind of lifestyle, and I don't like you. So of us. So okay. Now, if it is raining and rain won't beat your cloth, they have. I say because I don't like it, and rain. It's unpatriotic. But if I say, okay, this one in nature, this is his person. This guy this guy likes womanizing, understand, or he's promiscuous. But I still choose to do what is right by picking your clothes inside. I said, even though say that bad, even though say get man, I know they greet. But let me just carry his clothes and keep his American not beating color. It's still patriotism. So that's why I said, now your choice, you still have to choose. Understand?
Yeah. That's a good one. But all talk about here, sometimes let's always think about the president, the governor, what our parents, what about the churches? Yeah, so they are still the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, understand. So when we say about when I say it has to be from the head, sometimes we always think about government. Yeah. So sometimes even we ourselves, we have children. People are going to give birth to children. So if you yourself you have values that you hold on to, if you hold on to those values, you should be able to pass those values to your offspring.
So if I may get you correct, you are saying that everybody is a leader in their own space.
Yes.
No, that is
so. This still brings me to my question: can we be patriotic in a corrupt country?
I still make them myself. Now, yes, you can be patriotic. Yeah.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 100.
On a scale of 1 to 100, I think it should be 98. Yes.
Thank you.
Because you see, that the reason why I'm saying and maintaining my stand is because, you see, Napoleon Hill, he said, you have to realize that it depends on you, okay? For you to succeed, it relies on you. The responsibility for you to succeed lies on you. You understand? Once you realize that, so anything you want to do, you are the person that is taking the decision. Nobody is deciding for you. You understand? Even the government, they are giving you the laws, but you have freedom. Freedom of what? Choice. You understand?
True.
So you can choose to obey and you can choose not to obey. So that's why I say it's a matter of choice. But what should be the problem is, what is the percentage of people that will choose not to obey, and what is the percentage of
okay. I think I'll go with you. Even when God stressed Sodom and Gomorrah, you understand? They were not all corrupt. I think there were a few that were not. You understand?
Yeah.
Him. So, like you said, you can choose to be an exception, but sometimes that exception can just be like a very very small fraction. Yes. So the majority we not get. Or not patriotic. When what our choice anyway.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a fraction, and you be among those that fraction, that little fraction.
So you've heard it from our guest today. Be among that fraction that is patriotic. So I leave this question to our viewers out there. Drop it in the comment section and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on every of our social media platform. Thank you for sticking with us. See you on our next episode. Bye.